Welcome to Business Connection. I'm Liz Spencer. Today I'm on location at Center Stage Theater to get a tour of this fabulous space and to find out about all the neat events and performances that go on here and how you can be a part of it.
Hey Liz.
Hey Candy, nice
How are
to
you?
see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. This is a fabulous space.
I love having NCTV here. I'm glad you guys came in. I can't wait to show you what we've done in the last 6 years here.
That's great. And tell me a little bit about why you started Center Stage Theater.
I originally started just as kids cabaret, as most people know.
Right.
And we rented all kinds of theaters.
Yes, you did.
Hotels. I mean, we'd go anywhere we could try and figure out how to do performance. But as our organization grew, we needed some 19 shows to be able to do, basically taking over somebody's theater. So looking for a theater space seemed practical and essential. So we rehearsed next door at Kids Cabaret, and this warehouse came available in 2009, and it seemed like the perfect space for us. So we started our build out, and it opened June of 2010.
That's awesome. And it was literally, because I stopped by a couple times
Yeah.
to see how you were doing.
Empty warehouse.
Empty, and now you've transformed it into a beautiful space.
Yeah.
We're in this lobby, and this lobby is so impressive. It gives you a nice, warm welcome, and yet a very polished and sophisticated welcome,
I
too.
tried. It's not my forte, but I definitely tried. We have the old Hollywood look is kind of what we are going for. Art Deco, sort of glammy. We have our Walk of Fame on the floor. These are parents who support the theater. Eventually, every tile will be replaced with a star. And yeah, the color, it just seems like an event is going to happen that's special. And that's kind of what I wanted to have. Plus, we are in an industrial area. So when you are on the outside, it doesn't quite have the feel of what the inside is. So when people walk in, it definitely has that wow factor. Let me show you the theater.
Great, I'd love to see it. All right, I've always wanted to just pull the doors open like that.
Ta-da!
Ta-da, look at us. We're walking
Oh,
in.
welcome to Center Stage Theater, Liz.
Well, thank you. This is wonderful.
It is. It is my pride and joy. I still have to pinch myself. I can't believe this happened. It happened, we opened in 2010. It's 165 seats.
Wow.
The aisles are huge, so you really have a lot of room, especially if we do bands on the stage. You're up in the aisles dancing, you can really move around. But it's a perfect space in the sense that it's intimate. Every seat is good because the seats are on a rake, so the last seat is as good as your front row seat.
We know you do theater here, but who else comes here? And when they come here, it's a rental fee, but it's, I think, a very fair fee, and you get so much with it.
Well, it helps us, the rentals, of course, and I'm proud of it. So when you're proud of something, you want to share that. I think it's a perfect business solution for meetings, staff meetings, award presentations. Remax came and did their award presentation. We had it catered, and I'll show you the back room. But it can be, I think the cool thing about having an incubator of a space, which is kind of what we are, you can do whatever you want. So if you come to me and go, we would really like to try this, if it's doable, we'll work it.
Well, I think that's what sets you apart from a lot of the other rental spaces, is that you are incredibly flexible.
Right.
You kind of want people to come in.
Well, we're theater.
You're theater.
So we know how to put on a production, no matter if it's a business production or if it's a theater production. We know how to do that. We have wonderful lighting and sound. We have a great sound technician that has been able to go on the fly. Oh, you needed an extra mic up on stage? In 2 seconds, he'll pull that out for them. So we're capable of doing body mics, handheld mics, wireless mics. Obviously, we have a podium. We've got the projector and screen, so you could do PowerPoint presentation.
You sell some concessions, and you allow us to bring food with us while we...
Food in the space, of course. It's meant for you to relax. We do have a beer and wine license, which people think is amazing. It's a wonderful resource for us, and we sell Solemn Oath beer. And if you know anything about where Center Stage Theater is, Solemn Oath Brewery is right behind us.
And then you mentioned the back room, but the back room is officially called the Spotlight Room.
The Spotlight Room, which is probably my most versatile room. This is set up cabaret style.
Nice.
Private party, an event that you would want to cater. Every table is dressed, so have a seat.
Well, thank you.
We'll continue talking. This spotlight room can be pretty much anything you want it to be or need it to be. This could be a private party right now with all dressed tables and chairs. Your catered event could be staged right there on the stage. But the cool thing about this stage is that it's removable. I can get rid of it completely. I can have a 4x4 section of it, so it's all done by 4x4 tie-ins. So it's super versatile. Again, we've had bands back here play. This turns into a dance floor. I mean, I just can't tell you how versatile it can be if you have that need. We're looking to do a baby shower here. We're looking to do an engagement party, a 50th birthday party.
And you're looking, anybody can rent almost any part of this, if not the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you're looking at, but they can rent it during the day.
It's me and a couple staff members here during the day. During the school year, it's quiet. You could do whatever you want to in this space, and we'd have it ready for you, and it's super rentable. I've got a couple other spaces to show you too that might suit your business. So let me show you the space.
Great.
This is one of our smaller venues that we have. We call
Very
it
nice.
Act 1. You see our mirrors behind us, and it's our mirrored room. So performance groups might rent this space. That it's important to see yourself rehearse, perform. We have belly dancers in here on Sundays. They come in and rehearse. So the stage is full of belly dancers. So it's very versatile in that sense, but it's very specific in what you might need. We set the theater up audience style. However, I can bring tables and chairs in here. I've done workshops here. So can you imagine if you're trying to teach a dance in a workshop sense? You would need the mirrors, but you also would need tables and chairs for note-taking, things like that. So we can turn this into more of a meeting room. Right now it's set to see a show.
I hear you got one more space?
Yes, the celebration room. So the next theater I'm going to show you is, I keep saying the word versatile, but it's versatile.
It's versatile. It's on the other side of your main theater.
It actually has its own entrance, which
nice.
is nice. I've set this room up several different ways so you could see how one might use the space.
Well, Candy, it looks like you're set up for some theater, and then I see tables and some notepads, so maybe a seminar, workshop, and then in the back there's some cabaret tables. That makes me think that you can have some, dinner or a little bit more intimate event.
Private parties, I've had this space rented after a show. A family might invite their family here just to have dinner instead of going out. I've had a photographer rent the space to do a Walmart ad. Improv groups, so that would be your theater style or your cabaret. And then the workshop is a great way. We can put the projector again and screen on here, doing a workshop, a seminar. This room is super versatile. We have had it catered in here as well. Right now we have it set up with coffee and cream and sugar, but you can have full breakfast if you wanted to here. But it's again a space that you can create and make it work for you and what your needs are.
Well, what I really like is that you have a lot of different sizes, so you don't have to be a big group to go in center stage.
Correct.
You can be a small group here. You can be a little bit bigger in spotlight, and then you can be more of a rehearsal space with the mirrored room or Act 1.
For sure. And a lot of businesses like that they can just have their guests come in right in their own private entrance too. So this was the theater that's further secluded than any others.
Right, and so let's talk a little bit about, you also do birthday parties here.
We do a lot of birthday parties. I've even done adult birthday parties where the adult gets to be center stage, but this is just a place where kids can shine on stage and they do a play or a musical. So birthday parties really are the bread and butter of this room, but again, during the day and late evenings, improv troupes take over, comedy. I've had a guitar soloist on stage. So it's again, whatever the needs would be.
Nice. And along with that private entrance is ample parking, and you're also ADA.
ADA, and everybody comments on our parking.
Yes.
You are not fighting for traffic or parking spaces. It's open. I think we have 175 parking spaces, so more than plenty.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Candy, thanks for taking time out of your day to show me around Center Stage Theater. It's so versatile for the not-for-profit, for the business, for family, and most of all, it comes with you and your organization, and it's filled with love.
Well, thank you, and thanks to Business Connection, NCTV. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure having a partnership with you. I would do anything for NCTV. You've done so much for me.
Well, thank you. We're going to be right back with more Business Connection. Stay tuned.